Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, Our Moments with God, Our Moments with the Word of God, Our Moments with the love, mercy, and compassion of God, Our Moments also with the Holy Ones of God, the Saints of God, who have gone before us, showing us the example that despite being human, it is possible to follow a closer path of God and eventually so holy a path that they could be considered by the church as saints who leave a very good example for us human beings who think that it is difficult to live a holy life. And all that means that unless we turn our attention on our inner self and are aware of what is happening there, we cannot get rid of our negative things and cannot proceed further into holy life. And my dear friends, I also invite you to be co-missionaries with me by sharing the video with others and asking your friends also to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Today, the church celebrates the feast of the Transfiguration of the Lord on a very high mountain. We do not know exactly which mountain it is, but it is believed, as the tourist guide told us when I was in the Holy Land many years ago. He said that the Bible does not say which mountain it is, but in the area where it seems to have happened is a mount called Mount Tabor. So we believe that the Transfiguration took place at Mount Tabor. So this is just a guesswork by the writers or the interpreters of that. But that is not so important. What is important is that Jesus took 3 of his dear disciples with him, including Peter. And when they were on the mountain there, Jesus was transfigured, and suddenly Moses and Elijah on either of his side appeared, and he was speaking to them, and their whole appearance was so bright and so on. It could be a place like this. I don't know, you can see right there in the corner, it looks like the mountains. This is, of course, a place in a church here in Austria, and it is made beautifully. You can see like Jerusalem and those holy places in the Middle East, and this is all made artificial, of course. But what is important is to know the meaning behind the transfiguration of Jesus. Why did Jesus have this experience of transfiguration, or what did it mean for those 3 disciples who later on supposed to share it with others, as you too are expected and requested to share these videos with others? So what happened was that while Jesus was fully human, and a lot of time the disciples were wondering, they were still coming to know him, so they were not very sure what exactly is he, or who exactly is he. Of course, he claims to be the Son of God, as they have heard him. He also does wonderful works of healing people, of curing people, sometimes even raising the people to dead. But at the same time, he is also a person who eats with them, who drinks with them, who sleeps, who gets tired, and who sometimes is upset when he particularly saw people buying and selling in the temple. And also he was upset with the Pharisees, who were just being so strict with people. So they found that he was very much human, but at the same time he had some divine. So they were confused. This experience on Mount Tabor is actually to confirm to them that he is indeed the Son of God, and the voice that they heard after the event was, "He is my beloved Son, listen to him." And this is, I think, very important for us, not just for them, but this aspect of listening to God's voice. That is, when we pay attention to the presence of God, as these disciples were paying attention in the presence of Jesus. They saw those wonderful things happening there, like the transfiguration. But including in that transfiguration was also this voice of God. God, through his voice and through his presence, wants to transform us. Transfiguration of Jesus happened, but what about our own transformation? Maybe someday we may also be transfigured if we are very closely associated with God. And my dear friends, if you like, you may please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.